Hey guys, it's Sasha20, and this time I'm bringing you another review of G1 Fortress Maximus. Now, Fortress Maximus is pretty big. He's a little out of scale with my normal Transformers. He's about the same size as my old G1 Soundwave that I made, and he just uses ball joints. I don't have the pieces to make a gigantic one, so I just wanted to make a really cool, highly posable one at this scale, and I think he came out really good. He's got his cannons right here, his guns right here. I'm going to take those off. This is his double-barreled one, and his sniper rifle looking one. And he's got cannons sticking out right here. They do move. And they pop off sometimes. It's okay though. That one can right there. I don't know what's up with this one though. Oh, I see. Okay. There's a piece in there that got moved around, but that's alright. This is Cerebros, and this is Spike. Spike is literally just a stud, and he goes on Cerebros like that. And Cerebros does transform. He transforms differently from the old Cerebros, the G1 Cerebros, just so he can transform into a head at this scale. Let me get these out of the way. Pull these down. And then these, you want to straighten out what is going to become the arms and try not to pop off. Spike. These clips are going to rotate onto these studs right here. If they're not going to be stubborn. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Next one, right there. And there's Cerebros. I'm going to set that off to the side. Kind of the half-ass mode that the designers just put in so they could advertise that it has a third mode. It's hard to see this thing just flying through the air, but it did happen in Victory. Yeah. So, it retains all of its ramps and stuff, or most of them. This one doesn't fold in, but this opens, and there's a little compartment in there, and then you can even rotate that down, rotate this back down. It doesn't come with a gasket and grommet. At this scale, they were literally too small to be any use to Fort Max. And his ramps are changed a bit differently because they are incorporated into the transformation a little bit differently. I changed it up. Kind of put my own style on this one too, just a little bit. But, yeah. Okay, now let's get him into his city mode. Now, city mode is the actual mode which he was probably designed for, and it's the better looking mode. We're going to take his feet up, rotate them like this, and same on this side, up like that. Then you want to take his legs and just rotate them up like that, and then this one. Okay, just like that. And then take this gun piece and rotate it in, probably adjust the leg a little more, just so it fits better. And other one to match. And there is his city mode, which is the actual mode that it's supposed to be. And it looks pretty cool. Not much has changed. His legs literally just fold up. And yeah, still retains flaps. He's got these ones on the side, which is pretty cool. This one's more for that planet mode thing. And overall, it just looks pretty dang cool. There's not much to say. It's just kind of a brick. But where it gets really interesting is robot mode. So let's get to that. Okay, now to get to robot mode, what you want to do is straighten the legs. They are on ball joints, so he can pose and he can get good ankle tilts. Then what you want to do is adjust the camera a little bit because he is fairly big. And then split the tower. The tower was a little bit thick, but that's because he does retain his cannons. And that's pretty cool. We want to fix this piece. Okay. Because of the way Lego now makes their Technic pin holding bricks, they are a little loose, so bear with me if a leg does fall off. Then what you want to do is straighten down the arms and pull this flat back and rotate it onto the back. And then his arms are on ball joints like this. And you can see this is where the transformation is a little bit different. The ramps are now on his arms and not his the back of the arms. There we go. Alrighty. And there is the body of Fortress Maximus. You see this just folds up and kind of makes a gray backpack with the towers. And it looks pretty good and pretty neat. Now, Cerebros, I stole a technique from IX Rollout IX used in his Kamen Rider Ankh hand. It was a clip right here, which is Spike, and a wrench piece, an old wrench piece. If I can pull it out, just like this. And this allows for basically a ball joint that is tiny in comparison to an actual Lego ball joint. And there's going to be a link down in the description to that video, but it's just a really good technique and it works great for his head. So now his head can get a whole bunch of range of movement. And his head does look really small in here, and I was kind of wanting to get that. He's just this hulking body that has a small head, and I think it looks kind of cool. But let's get into the articulation of this guy. Now for articulation, you can see his hands can hold his gun, but I am just going to take those off for this. His hands can go in and out of some sort. Oh, ball joint problems. And then his arms rotate all the way around 360 on a pin. And they rotate out like this, kind of like a Gundam, and have a ball joint for an elbow, which is pretty cool. And then the head can go all the way around on that joint. And then his arms and legs, his hips and his knees are on ball joints. And as you can see, his leg is pretty empty, and that's to allow for big knee bends and makes the transformation a little bit easier. But it's on a ball joint. His feet are on a ball joint. They can go forward and back a little bit and tilt, and then you kind of move them for transformation. And that is about it. It allows them to get really good poses, and which is what I was aiming for with this guy. And this guy's pretty cool as well. And thank you for watching. Likes and comments are greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for all the support. And to all our one, thanks for watching.